we are hopping into Master Duel, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I did think about what to do on today's stream. And last week I said I didn't want to check out the decks from the latest selection pack because I just wasn't a fan of them. I just didn't think they were that good. But today it's the last day of the season, pretty much. I don't really know what else to do in Master Duel right now, so I figured I might as well give the decks a shot. Now, if there's one deck out of the newest pack that I would be remotely interested in, it would be Gladiator Beast. Gladiator Beast used to be one of my favorite decks of all time. Way back in the day. I mean, I don't consider it one of my favorite decks of all time anymore. Like, there's other decks I like more, but I liked Gladiator Beast back in the day. I don't think the new support is going to feel like Gladiator Beast to me, but I am going to give it a shot. I did find a deck list. Now, this is not something I have tested or anything. We're just going to have to develop a feeling for it. But I guess shoutouts to this player who has posted their master deck list on Master Duel Meta. And this is, it looked solid to me. I'm not an expert at modern day Gladiator Beast, but this is a Primite Gladiator Beast build that has 40 cards, so it seems as consistent as it gets, probably. Plays a decent amount of non-engine, so I feel like if we have a chance with any version of the deck, it would probably be this one. We got Primite cards, so we have a Drill Beam backup plan if we get Max Seed. We've got all the outs to Max Seed. This seems like a solid list. I don't know Gladiator Beast at the moment well enough to really judge it, but it seems good on the surface. So I have built that in Master Duel. I haven't changed anything. We might make changes along the way if we see fit. But for now, I just want to understand what's going on here. So, going to take a look at these first before we hop into a game. The cards that I'm not familiar with. Of course, the old stuff I'm all familiar with. I'm familiar with Andal. I'm familiar with Darius. I'm familiar with A Quest. I'm familiar with Proving Ground. But some of the new stuff I'm going to have to read before I jump into a game. So, we've got Gladiator Beast Gistel. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, shuffle it into the deck, special a Gladiator Beast. You can only use each effect once per turn. You can reveal this card and one Gladiator Beast monster in your hand, special summon both. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can add a Gladiator spell trap from your deck to your hand. That seems pretty good. Then we have this thing, which is not new, but I still don't know exactly what it does. If it's special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast, you can send the Gladiator Beast from deck or extra deck to the grave. Until the end phase, this card's level and name become the same as that monster sent to the graveyard. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battles, shuffles into the deck. Okay, so you can copy a name and copy the level. We have Noxious, which is level 5. If this card is special summoned by a Glad Beast, you can send a Glad Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard. And then we have Augustus. This one's very old, but you didn't use to play it. When this card is special summoned, you can special summon a Glad Beast from your hand in defense, shuffle it into the deck during the end phase. Okay. Sure. Then we have this, which I think is just Reborn. Yep, that's Reborn. The new field spell, which is discard a card, add a Glad Beast from deck to your hand. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, special a Glad Beast from your deck. It cannot be destroyed by battle. During the end phase, if a Glad Beast was special summoned from the deck this turn, you can set a Gladiator trap from your deck. Okay, so what I'm assuming, as of the first read here, is we're trying to go this thing special from hand, effect to add this thing from deck to hand, and then in the end phase, we're going to get our War Chariot for free from the deck with this thing, I think is the plan. Okay. There's a Gyzarus here, which I am not sure how we make it, but I guess I'm going to find out. Same with Heraklinos. Then we have Tamer Editor. 2 level 5 or higher Glad Beasts. Must be special summoned by shuffling the above cards into the deck. Cannot be used as fusion material. Once per turn, you can special a Glad Beast fusion from your extra deck, except Tamer Editor, ignoring its summoning condition. Ah, okay, so we can Gyzarus going second. At the end of the battle phase, if your Gladiator Beast monster battled, you can shuffle that monster into the deck or extra deck, special summon a Glad Beast from your deck. Ooh. So you can reshuffle any Glad Beast with this. Okay. That's also 2 level 5 or higher Glad Beasts. I think that's why we play this. I suppose, because it gives us more ways to get high level Glad Beasts. Because this is level 5. this is level 8, and this is the only other one we can make level 5 or higher. Because this card seems pretty good. Then we have Domitianus. It needs Vespasius plus 2 Glad Beasts. Which we don't play Vespasius. We do not play Vespasius. Okay. You summon it with Editor. Okay. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. You choose the attack targets for your opponent's attacks. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battles, you can turn to the extra deck, special summon a Glad Beast from your deck. Okay. So we can summon a monster negate with Editor, I guess. I'm not sure why the list plays 2 of this, but we might find out. Then we have Gladiator Beast Claudius, which is 5 Glad Beast monsters. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards from field and or grave into the deck extra deck. If summoned this way, you can conduct your next battle phase twice. So this is the opposite of a runic card. Once per turn, if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can activate the following effects depending on whose turn it is. If it's your turn, special a Glad Beast from your deck. Opponents, special a level 11 or lower Glad Beast from your extra deck, ignoring its summon. Ooh, so we get Heraklinos or Geyseris on the opponent's turn. Wait, no, but this misses timing. If your opponent activates, you can... Wait, is this quick effect or trigger? Oh, that's trigger. It's not a quick effect. Okay, it does not miss timing. It's on a new chain. Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. Then we have Gladiator Beast Dragazes. 2 Glad Beasts. If a Gladiator monster you control attacks, can't be destroyed by battle. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battle, return it to the extra special 2 Glad Beasts. This does not seem that good. This just seems like an option. This doesn't seem very strong. Would have gone hard in 2008. Test Panther. I think this is pretty important. If this card is link summoned, you can add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand. You can target a Glad Beast you control, shuffle that Glad Beast into the deck, and if you do, special a Glad Beast with a different original name from your deck. Yeah, this seems pretty good. This seems important. This seems very important. Then we have SP. We have the new Darius. 2 monsters, including a Glad Beast. During your opponent's battle phase, Gladiator Beast you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. If this card is link summoned, special a level 4 or lower Glad Beast from your hand or grave, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can special a Glad Beast from deck instead. Also, for the rest of this turn, you can only use Glad Beasts as link material. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay. Sure. Let me theorize maybe one line. So what if I have... Is Primate Roar even a 1-card combo in this deck? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I'm pretty sure if I go Primate Roar into Andal, I still have to normal summon to make Test Panther. But okay. I don't know why we're playing 3 copies of Primate Roar. But okay. There is no 1-card combo in the deck. Okay, so it's all about summoning Andal with Roar and then normal summoning a Glad Beast, or getting Gistel into your hand. Like search Gistel, special itself and another Glad Beast from your hand and get going that way. Okay. So what does, let's say I have Gistel plus Darius. Maybe Darius is a bad example because it's a bad draw. I don't know. Let's say I have Gistel. Let's say I have 2 Gistel, because you can reveal this card and 1 Gladiator. Let's say I have 2 Gistel. I go special both, and then I go effect to add a Gladiator Beast spell trap from deck to hand, which is probably going to be Flavion. Right? So I'm going to have 2 Gistels on the board and Flavion in my hand. I'm going to link those 2 probably into Test Panther, which then allows me to add a Gladiator Beast card from my deck to the hand. So I can search Comeback which is a reborn. Then I can use comeback to revive one of the Gistels. Then I can use Test Panther to tag out the Gistel into... Into what? Let me just freestyle a hand in solo mode real quick. Where can I just here, I think. Going first. No, please, Lord, don't let me brick. Okay, I don't think we bricked. Okay. All right, let's cook. Let's cook. Try my roar. Andal. Gonna lordly load for this to play around Imperm. Nice. Yep, it's live right now. Activate Gistel. Reveal Autorix. Special. Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. Now, is it important what I send here for my Autorix? You need to send level 8. So I'm sending Augustus. And then the Gistel adds... Comeback? Okay. Do I then make Test Panther? Or do I use the comeback first in this hand? Revive first. Oop, nope. Let me toggle off. Then we make editor. And then we summon a Domitianus. We can reloop editor. Oh, I see. We want to link on. No, I get it. We want to quest. Bring back this. Bring back out edit. Oh, I get it. Okay. We want to link off editor because it's not hard once per turn, and this one is also not hard once per turn. So we just bring back editor. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, I see clearly now. All right, let me just add this. I guess I can still do it. I'm just gonna waste this here, whatever, just so I can see it in action. I'm just gonna link it off into another Panther, whatever. Activate this. The quest brings back this. Then we go this. Then we use this. So how do I get a quest another time? How do I loop it for the third time? The new link monster? Oh, okay. So now we make this. with editor and a quest. And different type from monsters you control. Ooh, what type is this? Beast Warrior. Okay, I have to link this off into a... Oh, I can make Apo. Oh, why can't I use this? Oh, restriction. Restriction on this. You can only use Gladiator Beast as link material. Okay, the Test Panther can't be linked off right now. Then I guess I'll just do this. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I guess this is pretty good. I don't want to make the new fusion. Activate field spell, yeah. I mean, if I want to play it really risky here, I could do this and declare Andal so the drill beam is live. And then you go end phase, set Ward Chariot. I guess I have no cards in hand now for the Heraclinos, but I also didn't play it super clean. I could have probably kept the card or something. So it's, yeah, okay. You know. Is it normal that Test Panther is still on the board? Should this be gone? How do, and if so, when do I link it and what do I link it into? It should be gone, yeah. You use it to make the link too. No, but this needs 2 Gladiator Beasts. Oh wait, maybe the Darius doesn't. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay, but okay. Yep, no, I understand. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm not sure how I feel about the Primite cards. But we'll run it. We'll take it to 1600 rated duels. Surely that's gonna go well. I don't see what could go wrong. No opponents for me. Oh, there we go. We go second. Let's go. We have a battle phase. That's what we need because we're playing Gladiator Beast. My dono question, please. Oh yeah. My alerts are broken at the moment, so I can't hear it when anything happens. My bad. Let me check it out. I have no hand traps anyways. We gotta watch. My hand was cracked going first, by the way. Where is it? Opinion on White Forest, all variants. Is it worth studying in depth? I mean, White Forest, I think, is a playable deck in both TCG and Master Duel. I don't think it is top tier in either, but if you really like it, I think you can commit to it. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing White Forest in either game at the moment, if you like it. This is when you see the problem with this deck going second. I mean, yeah, I guess. I do have the Gistel in my hand ready to go. So maybe it's fine. But I don't know how much we appreciate. Dude, Caesar cooks me, right? Caesar just destroys me. I can go Lordly Load for Drill Beam and then Proving Ground for the vanilla. I can make Drill Beam live instant, which is fun. I guess. I mean, we'll try. To be fair, most decks would have a hard time in dealing with Fenrir plus Fiendsmith plus whatever else they have with no hand traps. And we do play a normal amount of hand traps in this deck. There's Imperms, there's Maxi, there's Ash, there's some Nibs, there's some cross-out targets as well. Like, I think there's Droll. So, like, we do have, you know, if we had Nib here, we'd probably be fine. We would probably be fine. But we'll see. We'll just try. I don't want to scoop too early with this deck because I want to see what's going on here. Okay. Smith's Desiree. Did the Fenrir even add? What did it add? Unicorn? Yeah, okay. Unicorn in hand. Fine. I mean, look, this is playable. If their hand traps are not, if they don't have crazy hand traps. Oh, 2 sets. Okay. Maybe they have Paradise. That'd be inconvenient. Hand trap for turn. Yep, I knew that. That was always going to happen. But waiting. Okay. Give me that drill beam. My current plan is to drill beam the sequence. And then hope that my crossout can handle one of their non-engine cards and that the Glad Beasts can somehow push through a Fenrir. Which I'm not certain is going to work, but I guess we'll find out. Look at my Noxious. I guess I summon an attack because I could maybe tag out with these. Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. Dude, if I'm going to end up using my battle phase as a tool to clear their board with my Gladiator Beasts as the first thing in this game, after I've hated on the new Glad Beast support forever, I don't know if we can air this footage. I don't know if this can get out there if we're actually using the battle phase with Glad Beasts now. I feel like no one can see this. If that actually happens. Hello. Can I respond? Okay. Do I drill beam the do I care about the Desiree? Because like I could keep going. I probably care too much. The problem is I'm so scared of Paradise. Look at my Andal. I'm so scared of Paradise, man. Ugh. You think they hard drew it? I mean, it would explain to an extent that they went for Desiree instead of Caesar. Okay, Gistel adds a Glad Beast. How much do I care? Probably enough. All right, Noxious Sense. I'm thinking this. Gistel adds. I'm thinking this. They are thinking hard right now. Okay, use that. Banished one of them. All right, this is a level 5 or higher that we lose, which is kind of annoying. Going to use comeback. Special this. I feel like Battle Phase is not a bad shout here. I feel like Battle Phase, crash the Gistel, attack the Fenrir, and then I get the Gistel tag out effect is not the worst. And I clear the Fenrir. I knew that. This is the problem. I knew they had that. Yeah, that cooks. Unfortunately, Andal alone does nothing, so gonna have to hope that this nib just destroys them. But like, this is the problem. I knew there was Paradise because, like, I don't know. It's just telling when they went for Desiree instead of Caesar, but the yeah, their opener would have got cooked if we had the nib one. If we had the nib one card earlier, we would have just destroyed them because their play was so risky into it. We would have cleared the Fenrir and the Desiree. They would have had a dead Paradise and just an imperm basically. We would have won insta. But to be fair, for just having Engine in this matchup, it was not the worst that could have happened. I guess we'll see if the nib can save us and get us another turn, although I'm not sure what exactly we can draw. I guess Test Panther. I can make Test Panther with Nibiru. If the Nibiru survives, and I normal summon Andal, who knows what's gonna happen. Who knows? I guess they can make Caesar in 5. Like Caesar is number 5 if they do it next. Ah. Aww. Ah, Jesus Christ. Like, closer than I thought it would be, to be honest. In all fairness, closer than I thought it was going to be. The VOD can stay? Yeah, the VOD can stay. I think this is combo, but like very scuffed. It's like normal summon Ghost Ogre ass combo. Alright, let's see what one Test Panther can do. Wait, it does nothing. It does nothing because I don't have another Glad Beast. Because this is the only extender, but I need another Glad Beast in hand for it. This is just complete ass. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I can get a War Chariot that has no Glad Beast. I can get Comeback, then tag out. I think it's this. I think it's Comeback, Revive Andal, Test Panther, shuffle the Andal into the deck. To special a Glad Beast from deck. Nee. Nee. The annoying part is that now my Andal is back in the deck and I can't... It's like... Yeah. Tag out Atorix, dump Darius. Atorix, dump Darius. Really? More names? Sure. Oh, it's pretty scuffed. So this revives the other one, and it sends for cost, which is neat. I guess I can resend the Andal now. So my Primate Roar is live. Could be worse, I suppose. One, two, three, four. If I make Dragazes in between, I have 5 Glad Beasts in the grave, which means I can make Claudius. This once again disables my Primate Roar banish, but I don't even care anymore. I want to make the big dude. All right. We have 2 battle phases next turn. End phase. Magnamut. End phase Magnamut. I will do this. Screw you. And then I can use Claudius to summon one from deck. I just don't... Eh? Oh, I negated activation. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Slow down there. Chain Magna. Nah. And they're not going to play into it. But I have 2 battle phases. It's not quite enough, though. I need a monster that can attack. Okay. Okay. All right. Who's ready for battle phase 1? Who's ready for battle phase 1? Let's go battle phase 1. Sure. Beck Claudius. Chain Magna. Fine. Another Maxi. Wonderful. Love that for me. Yep. This adds a Gladiator spell trap from deck to hand, but I kind of want to summon something that's bigger than Magnamut, so I can guaranteed win this turn. Yeah. What is this? Is this come on. Memento. Yeah, sick, bro. I have 2 battle phases and I can't do anything with them. How cool is that? How freaking cool is that? Start second battle phase. Yeah, sure. Alright, main phase 2. I love Maxi so much, man. Okay. I guess we start with Ether Barrel to bait hand traps, and then we proving ground for Gistel. Or not. So this summons both at the same time. So I think I can still do this. Alright, cool. War Chariot pass. Heal spell sets the trap. Only if you summon the Glad Beast from deck this turn, which I didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't actually know how much I care about that. But, okay. What deck was that? How is that our first win? Jesus Christ. Stun. Bricked Kashtira. Or that, yeah, I guess. Dono Wall. Yeah, it's because my sub alerts are not working. You think Orcust Mitsu is going to be power crept after Justice Hunters and by the time we have it in EU? I mean, I think Mitsurugi especially is going to stay relevant until they hit it on a ban list. Like Mitsurugi Raziel and maybe even Mitsurugi Orcust. I don't think it gets power crept anytime soon. Okay, so what's the plan with Proving Ground if I have no other Glad Beast in hand? Because it feels terrible to draw Proving Ground alone. Like, what the hell do I do right now? Because I really want to go Gistel. Do I normal summon Droll and Lockbird, make the link, and just hope it goes through? It's not going to go through, is it? You could play Test Bear for those kind of spots. It's cooked. It's absolutely cooked. Yeah, this is such a massive choke point, man. It's so dead. Oh! 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 No, leave me alone! Ah, man! Okay, still, it's fine. I think it's fine. But what do I tag out into? Special a Glad Beast. Oh, I don't even know what I was going to do. I don't even know how bad that was going to be for them. Oh, we did get him. We did get him. Bro, this deck is so weak into Imperm, I feel like, on Test Panther. It's a real problem, man. It's a real problem. Holy. Okay. No Gladiator Beast card. I don't know if that's good or bad for me. Maybe it's good. Tear Lament. Tear Lament! It's at the very least, it's Fiend Smith if they play it, which they probably do. Yeah, but we have Nib for that. We have Nib for that. Did we open Duet? We did open Duet. I got no Starlight. It was just one box. I got no Starlight, but I did get 3 secrets, but none of the good ones. Well, it was like, I got 2 Archmage secrets and RB Stage Landing. And I pulled a Holy Suit, so it could have been worse. But also could have been better. Streamer play Archmage. Unironically, I think Archmage looks pretty fun. I'm thinking about trying it at some point. I just don't know if I'm gonna have the time for it before Euros, because there's a lot of other stuff I need to try and like Macedul Worlds to prep for. I love Maxi so much, man. I just can't stress that enough. Give you a token in depth, so my Glad Beasts are insane. I can crash them into a 4800 thingy. Please pass your turn, sir. Please. Please stop. Thank you. Sick. This does not do anything. Alright, my hand is now completely dead. Isn't that something? This deck is rough, dude. It's one thing to not have one card starters. That I'm fine with. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate a deck just because it doesn't play with one card. That's completely fine, maybe even desirable. But the 2-card combos, like there's so few of them. They're so mediocre. And you play so many engine requirements that just suck. Like, how is this not really Gladiator Beast combo? I don't understand. How is this hand not... This hand is Drill Beam Pass. Or Baguska, if I want to, I guess. It's so out of touch. And that's my problem with this support, basically. Is how, like, it doesn't feel like I'm playing Gladiator Beast. It doesn't feel like I'm playing a good deck either. So what the hell was the point of these cards? I guess I can Primite Roar for the resemblance of a combo right now. But even then, no, it's not. It's not a good combo. I have to, like, if I want this to combo, I have to Primite Roar for Andal, normal summon my Maxi, make Test Panther, search a Glad Beast, and then special both with Gistel. Do you realize how bad that is? I'm just gonna go Drill Beam Pass. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the combo. Because it sucks ass. If this gets impermed, it's even better than that. There you go. I was dead to that effect, Baylor. Completely dead. Bro. I am playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now. What a great showcase of Gladiator Beasts. Okay, no Maxi, no Fuva is all I was asking for. All I was asking for, literally. Paradise is a problem. Paradise is a problem. Bestials are a problem. There's a lot of problems still. You couldn't tell. This add. Why do I never want to add the field spell? Can someone explain that to me? Why is the field spell so ass? I mean, I think I'm gonna add it here. Well, if I want another monster, why don't I just grab another proving ground? Because I have to discard for it. Why does this field spell, out of all field spells, discard? Like, are you kidding me? Why does this one discard to search? Yeah. Ooh, this should have been a quest. This should have been a quest. Hey. Ooh, from deck. Oh, from deck. Okay, never mind. This should not have been a quest. Forgot about that. Did everything right by accident. Oh. I think I let that go through because technically I don't need that. It is cool to be able to resummon editor, but I don't need that. I'm just gonna keep my negate. Only 4 Glad Beasts engrave. So maybe I'll make an SP and not banish with it. Just for the sake of it. Just to be a little safer. I could make the other link too, but I think this is fine. The other one, actually the other link too was also pretty good. But it doesn't matter either way, so we'll leave... Leave Andal engrave. All right, who's ready for battle phase 2? Yes. Yeah, get your Requiem, I don't care. Hey, we won a game by actually doing what this deck is supposed... What does this do? Special... Yes, I want a special Glad Beast for my deck. Let's go. Now I'm cooking. Okay. Boom. Boom. No, I want to win with Andal. Okay. It's only like, what, 7 games in or something that we've been able to actually pull off the things we wanted to pull off on turn 3. But here we go. That's Glad Beast for you. 30 gems. Ugh. Oh god, can we please beat Yugioh? Please. No, no, if we lose to Yugioh, it's done. It's done. We're moving on if we lose to Yugioh. I'm telling you right now, this might be the last Gladiator Beast game. It might be the last Gladiator Beast game. Yugioh is not even that bad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, nice. Omni negate. Oh, nice. Shen Shen. Oh, that helps. So I kind of want, I think, just Atorix. Drill. I was thinking about saving Drill Beam for this. Yeah. Shuffle 2 Rio gift from hand, grave, or banishment, which they will have once they detach. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going in. Look at my Gistel. Look at my Atorix. Attack mode. Back Gistel. Back Atorix. Do I always send Augustus? I feel like I do. I'm not sure why Augustus is even in here. It kind of sucks. I feel like you could play any other level 5 or higher. I'm not sure why it's that one. I kind of want to go battle phase, but I don't really know. Mm. Hmm. Oh, they get banished. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I forgot about that. That is a problem. Don't think it matters too much. This card fucks me up so hard, dude. It's just if all of those were in grave, I think I just have it now. But they all get banished, which sucks ass. Geyseris would have popped it. Yeah, but if I make Geyseris, I'm still smaller than all the others. I guess maybe it was Geyseris. It probably was Geyseris. I thought you said you weren't interested in a new Glad Beast. It is pretty disappointing so far, but I'm a man of science, so. I think I get owned here. Maybe I had a way to play around all that. I don't really understand what's going on, to be fair, with both decks. All right, how crazy is Rio get follow up? What's gonna happen now? Bro, that was it? I'd have chained SP if I knew that was all. Unfortunately, this was from Graveyard. So I cannot go, I cannot end phase set War Chariot. So the question is, do I keep Drill Beam alive or do I make Baguska? Does SP Little Knight work with Pendulum, or it doesn't work with rituals, right? But how about, does it say Pendulum? No. Okay. I guess they did not know either. Okay. At least we did not lose to Ryogame. Because no matter how ass, remember kids, no matter how ass your deck might be, it's never as Ryogame. Never. Good thing we're going second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, 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 ah. I'm back to eating my salad. Disappointed. Bro, are you playing on your fridge or what? Not looking good, guys. Right? There was a new card. Are you talking about the like fiend water thingy support spell? I don't know if that's really worth talking about. I did see it though. I did see it. To be fair, 99% of decks lose this game. That is true. At the same time, this hand does not only lose this game, it also loses most other games. I think that's the main point. The main takeaway. I am leaving. Goodbye, cruel world. You know, funnily enough, we haven't even dropped that much rating. We're like -3 points after like 7 or 8 games, which is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I'm also not. I can. We won one game with a Gladiator Beast combo. One singular game felt like a Gladiator Beast game out of those. Jesus Christ. Gosh, I hate that card, man. Oh no! Anyways. Dude, I hate how after you've used this effect, nothing you search is good. Like, you cannot search a good card, even if you wanted to. You just can't. Nothing does anything. Dude, if I get nibbed here, it'd be so bad. Jesus Christ, this deck sucks ass, man. Oh my god. Oh my, how is it so, how did they make it so bad? I didn't think it was possible. For a deck to be this bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this Tri-Brigade? No, it's what's it called? Primite. Problem is they can just attack the apple, which is not pleasant. But forcing them into battle phase isn't the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. SP is the play. I'm thinking about SP as well. I'm thinking about SP. Unironically, I think this is not even as bad as I thought it was. Fusion chooses attack targets. No, not this one. This one does not do that, unfortunately. That is Domitianius. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain. We've got Claudius, War Chariot, SP, and a hand trap through Nibiru. And we negated their maxi. So, you know, All right. And with that, we have officially gained rating points with Gladiator Beast. We are at 1630. We started at 1624. And I don't think it gets better than this. I feel like we quit while we're ahead. On a serious note, let's talk about this deck for a second. Let's talk about my first impression, because I feel like at this point I can say I gave it a fair shot. I feel like I gave it a fair shot. We've played it for like, what, 2 hours now? It was not good, but it was better than I thought. And I will say, hear me out. In like 2 or 3 out of those 10 or so games that we've made, I felt like we were very, very close to the game actually having some aspects that felt like a Gladiator Beast game from back in the day. Almost. We never actually got that far, because in all those games we've just played, I don't think we tagged out a single time at the end of a battle phase with a Gladiator Beast. Not a single time we did that. But in a few games, I considered trying to go into the battle phase to try and do that. So sometimes when you're going second, that is an option that you consider. But it doesn't actually happen, like realistically, in most games. Because the other thing is, like, when I was considering those things, I'm like, I don't even have stuff to tag into for the most part, because like you don't play the old Gladiator Beasts anymore that would like let you take apart your opponent's board. Like maybe if there was like a more Milo in your deck, or a Bestiari, or a Retiari, to like, this one pops Spell Trap, this one pops monsters, this one banishes a card from the grave, maybe then you would consider like, okay, let's go with battle phase so I can bait that back row with Bestiari first. You know, before I make, let's say going second, before I make Test Panther, let me go to battle phase, attack, and then tag out into Bestiari to force that Imperm or something, right? Which is like, I'm not saying you should play Murmillo and Glad Beast, because that's not good. But I feel like that's the biggest thing that this support has missed, is making you want to play those cards. I don't know how you would solve it, but like for the most part, these cards just like, they are too bad to be played, but they kind of like make up so much of the identity of Glad Beast. I'm not sure why this dude is here, other than it's level 5 or higher. But I haven't really figured out why it's not like a different level 5 or higher. Like people are saying Vespasius, which is probably better now that I'm reading it. It's probably just better, right? It gains 500, so it's also 28. It boosts other Glad Beasts. You can summon it from hand. This is probably just better. Vespasius is probably just better than Octavius. I don't know why I crafted it. I'm not going to play it again, but okay. The Primites felt weird to me because, I mean, Drill Beam is an incredibly powerful card, and we did win some games off of Drill Beam. But for the most part, Primite Roar is not a good card in this deck. Like, it's not a real combo line to go Primite Roar, Special Andal, then you have to normal summon, then you have to make Test Panther, then you have to hope your Test Panther resolves, and even if your Test Panther does resolve, you need another Glad Beast in your hand to be able to even combo with a Gistel that you added. I think that is super fake. I think Primate Roar is not a good card in this deck. So I don't really understand why that's even here. You didn't play Test Bear? I mean, I just copied this list, to be fair. Like, I didn't work on it at all. I don't know what else there even is. Like, there might be, like, the Test Bear. If you control a Glad Beast special from the deck or extra deck, you can special this card from your hand. You can only special summon once per turn this way. Tribute this card, then shuffle a Glad Beast from hand or face of field into the deck or extra deck, special 2 Glad. This is like a good extender. but of course it's like not a good starter. It's a good starter if you draw Primate Roar, of course. That would make more sense, I think. Like I'm wondering if the deck is leaning so much into 2-card combos anyways, then why not fully lean into 2-card combos and play those kind of cards maybe? Maybe even test Tiger, whatever. Maybe that's like okay. I don't know. They are terrible into Ash Blossom, that is true. Especially Test Bear. Because it shuffles for cost. Which is very bad. But this deck, no matter how you put it, this deck is terrible into hand traps because you're always investing 2 or 3 cards to get any sort of play going. And then a hand trap is gonna murder you. But yeah. The best, the single-handedly best starter in this deck is this, right? Gistel plus another Glad Beast is a good combo because it gets you card advantage, it gets you board presence, and if your opponent wants to like imperm the Gistel, you don't get the add, but you went plus and you can still make the Test Panther. I feel like they would need way more of these kind of cards. But unfortunately, you can only play 3 of this, and then 3 field spells to search it, I guess. But every hand that didn't have this just felt bad to me, is the problem. Every single hand that did not have Gistel was bad. Which is kind of sad. I don't know if there's a way to circumvent it. Maybe there's other good 1-card combos, like people have been saying, like, oh, you can play Rescue Cat to get 2 Glad Beasts onto the board because these are beasts. I could see that. I'm not really vibing with the Primite cards in here, even though Drill Beam is a good card and we won some games with Drill Beam control, but other than that, the combos with it are not good. So yeah, you know what? I think we gave Glad Beasts a fair chance.